Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon. Hey, Finneman. Hey, Nittle. Hey, Bone. Carver, good to see you. Dylan, Ginger. Hey, Degenerate. The irony of the Degenerate being first in chat. Well, I was around last night. It was something. I think unproductive is an understatement. Why is there a car there? Is that Bruce Baylor?
Bruce?
You can't park there.
No. I was smoking really bad. I was doing some escape routes and I did
Escape routes?
Yeah, from all the fans, you know what I'm saying? All the paparazzi and
Jesus Christ,
some
man.
cases, man, chasing me down for photographs and autographs and hugs and kisses.
You're dreaming, man. You got me a house. You got me a property yet?
I got a property that's available, but I don't know if you want it. In Jamestown.
Oh, is it just like an apartment?
Yeah, it's a.
How much?
Make it 2 stories, 1 mil.
1 mil. Great. Yeah. What's the square footage on it?
583 or 518, something like that. But I can show it to you. I showed it. What's his name? Barrett.
Oh, you did?
Well, I didn't show inside of it to him, but I told him if he was interested.
Yeah, let's see. Let's go see it. I'll follow you there.
Okay.
All right, give me 2 secs. Break inside? No. They're around some. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're paywalling. Bruce has actually got a property for us? What's going on? Why have we got 2 cars out? Yeah. Remind me to make one of these look good today. Yeah, I was, I came around, spoke to Maxwell and Aaron and Doc about their detective unit, and then I was talking to a doctor on the phone about the virus stuff, and then and then all hell broke loose, and there was a 78's call, and you know, I didn't want to leave them hanging. There was a lot of units, but like officers have been kidnapped, so I was like, okay, I'll go help. 2-hour holdout later, Doc was shot down and went 42. Jesus Christ, man. I haven't seen a holdout like that in fucking years. Years, I tell you. It was absolute chaos, yeah. Although it was, once like the initial chaos was over, it was like, it was controlled, and like I did enjoy it to an extent. Like getting back into the patrol, you know. I don't enjoy holdouts. I do enjoy like working together with PD and stuff, you know. Saw that Peach was a hero. Absolutely. I was trying really hard. Honestly, I felt like Rhodes trying to fucking MacGyver my way up to that roof, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Like, I had a motorcycle, and I was trying to get up onto the little airport tunnel, and yeah, it just didn't happen. All the units on duty were like, hey, marshals, can we have a sniper rifle? Can we have a tank? And we're like, no, sorry. This is the new marshal office. Just one. Push at the end. Yeah, me and Jeb got fucking roasted by a shotgun. Oh, okay.
I mean,
This
it's a
ain't
nice
too
space.
bad.
This is nice. I mean, like, you know, there's just no parking. If it had parking, it'd be fucking probably
But there's no
1.5, to be honest.
parking.
No. So you would have to park
Oh.
at the shop there, or I mean, it's just right there. I mean, the parking lot. It's not
What's
that
that?
big of a
What's
deal.
that fire?
It's just a little burn pit. You know, you are in the hood.
Probably sit in the car wash.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Is it
Nothing happened.
is it
There's not a
still
lot of
like
people that live.
oh my god, my game crashed. Yeah, I got one shot by a shotgun. Yeah, we didn't know there was class 2s involved. I think he must have hit it. And then we didn't know there was we didn't know until it was too late. And so there was a push with we were supposed to push to the stairs, and somehow I'm not complaining, by the way, but somehow me and Jeb, who were on foot, got there before the people in the cars. I don't know how that happened, I'll be honest. We should have waited in the tunnel for a big push, but the helicopter's already on the roof, and I didn't want to just leave him there getting shot. So me and Jeb like pushed up the ladder, and it was blap, game over. Yeah. So that happened. The conversation about the detective unit went well. Pretty much, we're gonna support them all the way. You know what I mean? I was trying to make sure that they've got enough autonomy where they don't have to respond to shit, and I think that's gonna happen, which is good. Other than that, nothing really. It was very unproductive, like I said. I did speak to a doctor. And I spoke to a doctor. I got a call from the chief EMS. She was like, I heard you're working the virus stuff. I'm going to get you in contact with a doctor that's been working it on our side. And so, speaking to this doctor, it's Stacy Recht. I don't know how to say her name. Right? No, I don't think it's right. And she said her theory is, based on the people she's treated, this has kind of thrown this like away from our investigation for me, because she said that the guy she treated, and she can't tell me names or anything, originally said that they found like a crashed alien spaceship and injected its blood into them, and that's how the shit started. So I don't know. I just don't know about that one. I don't think that's connected anymore. Unless the face has got some fucking aliens we don't know about. Always comes back to aliens. So yeah. I also did a little organization thing for myself, which will help me with subpoena stuff. Hold on. Bear with them. I'm trying to get this fixed. I'm trying to like get a good method of like making Marshall docs in Obsidian. And I've got a good like thingy for it. Like template, I guess you'd call it. I'm just trying to figure out the best way of doing it. How do I do like a little one of these? Oh yeah, that's nice. So I'm trying to. I don't know how to, like, if I did the date right, How do I put this over here? I can't see an align button. I don't know how to align it. I need like a markdown helper. Ask GPT. I saw there's a new AI that's like fucking everybody over. Like, all the American AI people are like stressing out over this new Chinese AI program called like DeepSeek. I was using it last night. It's kind of crazy. And I got it to make me a Google Sheets CSV import. Looking up. Oh, there's no native way to align text. What the fuck? How do I do it? Why does you say hating on China? Listen, we won't get to politics, but I don't think it's all of a sudden. How do I do images? Trying to look at how to align text. Oh, I think I found it. I got it. I'll do it in a minute. He locked me in. Am I kidnapped now? Could we use this as a safe house? Like, if we decorated this could be a safe house, but is it safe? Is the question. Honestly, it's kind of realistic. Like, having just a safe house be an apartment in you know, like an area like this, but it is gang turf, so. Do you want to know something Ray tweeted about in NoPixel Not Bad? Sure, yeah. I don't think it'd be a very safe house. I'll give Bruce a call and just be like, hey, listen, I'll, let me talk to Craig about it and I'll get back to you today. Payroll?
Fuck, did you fucking say, you slut?
Yeah, I'm coming back over there.
Hey, Bruce. Oh, yeah, all right. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Hiding place. That's what I mean, you know? Because there's a lot of people who live here, so I don't think all the Vargas... I know for certain that it's not just Vargas who owns this. Ricky, thank you for the 60 months. That's fucking nuts, dude. And Prox, thank you for the 33 months. 60 fucking months, man. It's literally 5 years on the dot. How much did you want for this shirt?
$1 mil is what I paid for.
Really?
I bought it in December, beginning, like right before Christmas.
Honestly, it's kind of... I think you can make 2 floors out of this, right?
You can make 3 floors out of this all day.
3?
Yeah, you can make 3, but I mean, 2 floors very comfortably. But the people have made 3 floors with this.
Damn.
Two
Okay.
would be nice.
All right. Right. What I'll do is I'll go speak to Craig about it, and I'll get back to you today at some point.
Okay. Just hit me up. I'm gonna be taking a nap here soon, and then I'll be back at the end of this storm. If
Okay.
not, for sure, in the beginning next.
All right. Sounds good. If I don't catch you, I'll text you. All right.
Okay. But yeah, it's the only thing that's bad about this location is the parking. I
The
mean, other than that,
parking. Yeah, I think
pretty
that's
quiet
fine.
though. There's nobody that lives around this area. I mean, they come and go. They don't hang out no more.
I thought it's not. So it's not gang talk. It's just.
Yeah, it's just wide open. There's different people that live here from all over.
Yeah, I figured as much. I figured it's just. Yeah, I know a bunch of people that own different apartments here. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Thanks,
All right.
Bruce. Yeah.
No problem.
Honestly, we have the money to buy it right now.
Slap that bitch.
And I don't really want to pass on off. Like, whenever I don't know whether we're gonna get another opportunity to buy a place. You know what I mean? So I think it really might be worth giving it a thought and just snapping it up. Like, don't get me wrong, 1 mil's a lot of money, but we've got DOJ money and we'll get reimbursed.
Hello.
Good morning, good evening. Yeah.
Good evening.
No, it's not evening anymore, Clay. You know it's not. Just because you haven't gone to bed.
Good day.
How you feeling? Last night was a bit crazy, wasn't it?
I've been in the hospital 3 times today.
What the hell's going on with you, man?
I've been in shootouts, but yet I went to the hospital not because of a shootout or not because I got shot any one time.
What?
You will not strangle me. Look, we got into a big 2-hour-long holdout shootout at the airport, right?
I know, I was there.
Yeah, and I took the jetpack, and then the jetpack
You did, yeah.
went rogue. Yeah, I took the jetpack out to try and get a height advantage, and it worked. And then once the scene was clear, I used the jetpack to get back down to the ground. And when I stepped off the jetpack to walk inside, I guess I like bumped it, and the jetpack leaned forward, and the thrusters engaged and ran me over and knocked me out. That's why I was incapacitated in the hallway in the clusterfuck.
I thought you got shot.
No, I didn't take a shot at all. I got ran over by the fucking jetpack.
Jesus Christ, Greg.
And then after we went to the hospital and I got a ride back so I could recover the jetpack, I got on the jetpack and it turned on and I engaged the thrusters and it shot me up into the air. And then when I tried to lean forward, it goes, oh, beep, 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 something's wrong. And the thrusters shut off and I fell from the sky and fucking exploded.
I'm sorry, Greg. It's not funny, man, but it's just funny that you were in a shootout, but then it went down, but you didn't get shot.
Didn't even get shot once. I was green tagged. Wasn't even a problem. Just fucking
Wow.
potato. Go on, Abby. Let's go to...
Classic.
Unless you're not done yet. Are you not done yet? Oh, you're playing with stuff again.
I'm calling you because I just spoke to Bruce about that property down in Jamestown.
Yeah.
What do you think?
For if we're using it for a safe house, I'd be concerned. Because it's all very tightly packed areas and there's no parking.
That is true, but it's not gang
very little
top
privacy.
anymore.
Yeah, but it's very little protection, right?
I get what you mean, in terms of like protection and stuff like that, but I think it's somewhere people wouldn't expect it, for one. And according to Bruce, it's quite quiet, and it doesn't have to be our only safe house. And it's the kind of thing I don't know.
Quiet for long.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's only a matter of time before some other gang moves in and takes it over, right?
I mean, you might be right, but my thought process is I don't know whether I want to pass on the opportunity to have that place. So.
Look, Dark, there you can. Don't get so impatient that you just want to buy any property. Period. Don't get stuck into that mentality, because that's how we make mistakes and waste money, and then we lose funding because they're like, well, you wasted this money.
Listen, I confront the money. I'm not bothered about the money, I'll be honest. But I don't think the DOJ is going to have a problem with it. I'll be honest.
They probably won't.
Like, yeah, I do, like, I have the same concerns as you, but at the same time, you know, it could work. It could work, you know, hide in plain sight, that kind of thing.
Maybe. As long as Arcadia gets to decorate it.
Arcadia wants to decorate the safe house?
Yeah, she wants to decorate the safe house.
Okay, alright. Yeah, alright.
So if you want to go for it, fucking pull the trigger on it and let's roll it down.
Yeah, I think probably the process we've got to do is like buy it. One of us buys it and then eventually transfers it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Because obviously it can't be in our name.
we were gonna transfer it to Arcadia because she's the judge that seizes houses, and so it will just look like another seizure, like it gets hidden inside of all her other property listings. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it does.
You know, if we give it to literally anybody else, then they're just gonna check anyone's properties that we have, right? Abby? Oh, she's picking up trash. But if we give it to Arcadia, because she has like literally just a bunch of seizures, then it can look like just another seizure house.
What is this? Oh, ooh, that's nice. Okay, yeah.
Well, she doesn't have any right now, but that's what it will be. That's what it'll look like.
Yeah.
Eventually, we can
The
pass it up
only-
and just, hey, it's another seizure house.
The only thing I'm worried about. Oh wait, what happened to the house in Polito then?
I don't know. It's not listed under her name, so it's probably gonna transfer to somebody.
The only thing I'm thinking about is that, like, members of Tripash brought that house up, because Arcadia had it in her possession. So, because they looked at her
Yeah, but
profile, right?
Yeah, but there's literally, as far as the safe house goes, there's literally nowhere we can possibly, or no one we can possibly give it to where it's going to be safe. You know what I mean? We can't exactly just create a false name and put it under that.
No, you're not wrong.
So we might as well give it to somebody who should have properties, right?
Yeah, I mean, we can worry about that more down the line.
Well,
Okay. All right. Well, I think let's just do it. As long as you're on board, I'll talk to Bruce now and get it sorted. I've never bought a property before though, so I don't actually know how the process works.
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll speak to you in a bit. I'll get this sorted.
All right, bye.
Bye. Shut up, Bruce. Trying to fucking convince me to be a real estate guy.
Yo.
Hello, Bruce. We'll take it.
It's a good deal. I mean, we put it on the market.
Oh yeah, listen, I've never bought a house before. My
It's real
husband brought me
simple.
last one, so tell me how to do it.
Okay, so just I've got to take the stuff out of there.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a rental van real quick. I just gotta in the next 20 minutes. Let me just I have to do these parts real quick for this customer, and then get the van and get that stuff out of there, and then we can do the transfer. It's real simple. So how it's gonna work is you deposit money in my account, I'll transfer it over for $1, and it's yours. The keys will go in your pocket.
Okay, sorted. All right, just
I
give
put
me
it on the marketplace because somebody could snag it. So
yeah, I was thinking
this is
about
the best
that.
way to do it.
Okay.
It's a easy, safe way.
Yeah. So, all right, just give me a text when you're ready, and I'll transfer the money. All right.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Cheers, Bruce.
All right, thank
Good
you.
talk.
Bye bye.
Sorted. Doesn't Ventura buy stuff property? I have no idea. Listen, if he scams me out of $1 million, I'll fucking love to take Bruce to court. That'd be so fun. Okay, let's go pay this fucking furniture guy. Where are we? So it's 18C40 to 15505. That private role thing is cool, man. Because then you don't have to do like the whole, you know, doing the whole animation and everything. It's nice. So. Who did that? Who did the P-roll thing? Yeah. Was raided. Raided the goat. So what up? 15505 18C40. 15505 18C40. 15505 40. There's no one from the... I think it's the material hub that I need to talk to about the planks. All right. Let's go for a little drive. I kind of want to just kind of scout some places out this morning. But I said I want to do more patrol stuff. I might just go on a little patrol to start my day. Just to look for any clues. So I might stop by LSIA. Yeah, we'll stop by LSIA. We'll go to Life Invader. Check for anything Oracle related. Where else do I want to go? Probably up to Polito, Zancudo, the Lighthouse, Humane Labs. Just take a little fucking world tour, man. A little world tour to start the day. And we can chill out for a bit. I guess I should probably check to see if there was any reports last night of anything happening. I mean, I doubt it, but it's worth checking anyway. I don't even know who we arrested. I know Miguel was involved last night in that shootout, but I actually don't know who else. So. Oops. Forehead, Billy Straw, Alan Kyle, Storm Ski, Miguel Almiron, and Lucky Torkel. You can tell by the charges who was on the roof and who wasn't. Why were they fucking kidnapping it? Alright, let's have a quick look at reports. Oh my god. Marco and chopping off people's arms. What is this report? Oh. What the fuck? It said meeting with Edgar, and I was like, what the fuck? But he's just talking about meeting him on the 8th of January. What the fuck? Why would he make that report now? Oh, maybe this is why. There's multiple occasions where Officer Bruno Brown has been helping with an ongoing investigation during Shift 3. There's been contacted individuals involved, even meeting them off duty without communicating this to Senior's High Command. Oh, he's been involved to start recording the meetings. Alright. Yeah, we rushed the roof, and we ended up taking the guys down. Ooh, Frodo's doing an investigation on Angelo De Morte. Good, we like to see it. Anything else? A pentagram. What the fuck? What the Carmine? And unto thee, Satan, I ask for one thing. Bring death upon thee, who decried Carmine Costello the most. Oh my god. Ooh, a raid receipt? A raid receipt for Ilya. No way. 22 SIM cards? What the fuck? There's no way. Oh, well, there's the card explained there that we saw in the text message. That's insane. 22 SIM cards? Oh, 7 McNaughty. He should be fine. I think as long as you put all the numbers in, just put them in one subpoena. Just be like, this was property of a dead guy. So, let me search, please. Smile. It was this roof they were holding out on, by the way. If you didn't watch last night. The old airport castle. You know what I should have done? I should have fucking ramped it. I should have got a motorbike and fucking sent it onto the roof. What I was trying to do is I had a motorbike. Initially, I had another car. There was some buggy race going on, and I took one of those. So what I did was I got a motorbike, and I drove it up here. There was people on this roof. And I put it right here, and I could jump on top of it. So I was on top of it, but then I couldn't get onto the roof. Like, I couldn't, like, physically jump up. Like, it wouldn't let me grab it. There's still fucking projectiles here, dude. Like, look straight above it. There's a projectile. Probably shit tons of evidence over here. And they shot our drone down at the sky too, because my drone got like bugged and I couldn't move it. But it was in like a really good spot. Like it was just stationary in the air, and I could just like see all of them on the roof. And so even though it was bugged, I could keep calling shit out. But it like couldn't move at all. Like it was stuck on something, but there was nothing there for it to be stuck on. It was really weird. Ugh. Oh, I made this little thing last night. Where are we? I did it on the cases, subpoenas, and warrants, and I made a Kanban where I can have a look and say, oh, look, these are signed. I need to send notice in 4 days. 4 days, 6 days, that kind of thing. Nice. Where am I going? What was this? A National Office of Security Enforcement. It's just an easy way to keep track of shit. Because I was having like subpoenas and a bunch of different reports, and I think if I have everything in one place, it might be a lot easier for me to keep track of things. And I can follow up with judges easier and be, hey, this needs fucking signing, man. And I can also, being the field director, once we get some more marshals writing shit, I'll be able to keep track of theirs too. And follow up. Oh, Craig? Oh, I didn't talk to Craig. Hey,
Go.
I went off duty last night when you were on the phone having a discussion with Scotty. How did that go?
I went on for an hour.
An hour?
Yeah, it was an hour-long phone call. I'll be going back and forth with him about the legislation and his arguments about the changes in trying to explain to him why ultimate authority isn't what he thinks it is.
Right. And what did he say?
He refused to concede until I guess he forgot about the legislation about the law enforcement powers, because he didn't even remember anything about it. And I was like, you know, you're literally on this. He was like, we are the ultimate authority. We're like, we're not just ultimate authority over DOC. You know, we're the ultimate authority over literally every other law enforcement agency. And he was like, no, it's not. It's not listed in the marshal's legislation. Like, it's listed in the law enforcement powers legislation. And it literally says in there, San Andreas State Marshal is the ultimate law enforcement authority over the state of San Andreas. And so he conceded that, but then I pointed out, and maybe a good option for us is if he wants to garner a little bit more authority in the prison, that we push for legislation adjustment to the powers of law enforcement and set a jurisdiction. Like there's the jurisdiction word thing where it says in that legislation where it says San Andreas State Marshals are the ultimate authority, law enforcement authority over the state of San Andreas. You know, Los Santos Police Department is the primary authority over Los Santos County. Blaine County is the primary authority over Blaine County. And I was like, what if we add Department of Corrections is the primary authority over Bolingbroke Penitentiary? And literally set it in stone that
That's already in the Marshals one, though.
it's not.
It's just that they have jurisdictional authority.
Yeah, but it's conflicting slightly with the powers of law enforcement one, in that it doesn't give them law enforcement authority; it just gives them authority, and it basically it just kind of covers some bases, but also puts them like in a very plain English playing field. And while it may be already covered, it's one of those things where it just looks better, and it makes them feel better. Because I was like, when I proposed that, Scotty was like, well, I can actually kind of see that. That actually seems like a good step. I was like, because then it just basically it effectively looks like they are on equal footing to the other agencies when in their territory. You know what I mean? Comparatively, like Los Santos, when you're in Los Santos County, it's the same thing. Like if Blaine County goes into Los Santos County, it's that same kind of feeling. And it's, well, when other PDs go to their territory, it's that same kind of feeling. It's an optics thing. And you gotta make them feel a little bit better, you know?
I know, but I'll be honest. Like, everybody but Scotty. I mean, okay, there's a few others as well. Really, doesn't deserve to feel better. Like, why are we like trying to contort for Scotty when he's the one who fucking lost Matthew Colby? I don't get it.
Well, you know, do something about it.
No, my point is that he's asking for all this and complaining about oversight when there is reason for the oversight that he's caused. Like, he's been part of the reason that we've had to step in.
Yeah, I pointed it out to him. He was like, no, that's that. He was like, I was like, you know, that we've had this authority the entire time. And I literally pointed to it. I was like, this is where it says San Andreas State Marshals is the ultimate authority. We have had that power. We have never used that power. Even when he was removed and suspended, we didn't take it over. We put in another one of his DOC in charge. And then when she got ICU'd, we didn't take it over. We went in and put another one of his DOC in charge. We've never abused it. We've never used that authority. We're never going to abuse it. I was like, however, he was like, well, it's the same thing. You know, we've never caused problems. So why do y'all need ultimate authority about it? I was like, you have caused problems. Literally the day that we put Suki in charge because you were suspended, DOC tried to draw guns on us and order us to leave, saying we don't have authority there. He was like, what? I was like, yeah, it literally has happened recently. And we've had to use that to back y'all off because y'all were trying to order us at gunpoint to get out.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, okay. And I think he seemed a little deflated at that one. I was like, yeah. How's that feel, buddy?
I don't know what he's looking for, I'll be honest. Like, it doesn't add up to me.
It almost feels like he wants his own little private city.
Yeah, and he's not going to get it.
And he wants to be mayor.
Yeah, I think they've had full autonomy for the whole time since Scotty's been warden. The whole time.
Yeah.
I really don't. I'll be honest. I'm always a little frustrated that this is being entertained by the DOJ, because like it doesn't have any. There's no meat in the sandwich. Like there's nothing for him to I don't know, man. I just don't.
To be fair, we were given an opportunity to give input into that legislation. Yeah, I mean, I know I was,
Yeah.
and that as heads of the department that it directly affects, we were given an opportunity. He wasn't given that opportunity,
Okay. Yeah, that's
and
fair
he's
enough.
literally the head of that department. And I was like, that's a fair. I can concede that
Yeah.
that notion that he should have been given at least hey, this is what we're looking at. What's your feedback? And even if they give him feedback and they're like, yeah, we're not going to do that. At least he had feedback, but he wasn't even afforded that opportunity.
So I know he's like contested all legislation, right? So what is the process now? Like, we talk to him, and then what? Like, when does it get unpaused and we can get back to getting our legislation sorted?
Well, they withdrew the legislation proposal for now because they're rewriting some things. Some of the justices were unaware of how rewritten it was. They were under the assumption it was just written, like a couple of things were rewritten, but it was almost completely restructured.
Yeah.
So they pulled it back and they're rewriting it. I think
I should probably read that,
I
chat.
think Scotty targeting that legislation isn't the good move. I think him targeting the law enforcement powers legislation is a good move.
Yeah. Talking of doing that, I think we need to audit the I think it's the pills legislation, the one that is for no, I think it's pot. The one that lists out pharmacists.
Yeah, that's gonna be all. I am not touching any fucking drug shit for a little while. That is my.
No,
I
but hold on, slow down. But the reason I want to do it is because you were talking about this Duke Ramsey guy, the one that's had a felony on his record and is still a pharmacist. I think we need to audit that and say, why are we having pharmacists that are felons? I think we need to say there needs to be an exemption that you cannot be a pharmacist if, you had a felony on your record, or if you get a felony, you get removed, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's the fun part is you keep going, well, it's under appeal. Like, well, he still has the charge. He has to appeal it. The appeal doesn't just remove it. I mean, we didn't make that decision. Does appealing remove it until it gets appealed, right? Do you just like appeal it and run it as long as you can and keep delay so you keep your license? Or does it revoke it until the resolution is confirmed, right? Because like you look at his criminal history right now, and he has felony charges on his criminal history. He was in the felony diversion program, and he's currently wanted. Yeah, he's currently wanted for felony offenses. And honestly, it should suspend his license honestly, I think we should be able to appeal to suspend his license, even if he has an active warrant for felony offenses. Because it's one of those like if you were a lawyer and you had a felony warrant and you hadn't turned yourself in yet or something like that, you'd lose your bar license.
Yeah.
It's a professionalism standard thing.
Yeah, I need to go through. I think that we really need to put our eyes on the, like, how we want to hire Ely for DOC oversight, right? I think we really need to. I don't know necessarily. Like, I don't know about hiring someone from the doctors unless there's somebody that's good and interested.
And we definitely need to deep dive the doctors.
We need to deep dive the doctors. Yeah.
We know factually majority of them are corrupt.
Yeah.
And they've just been seen as untouchable because Sammo is basically untouchable as an elected position. It's been ridiculous, right?
Yeah, I think, like, personally, I think I've ignored the doctors even though we have oversight, because they're, like, Sammo's a government entity, so, yeah, I think we really need to, if we're gonna, like, if we're doing this whole mortal thing afresh, we gotta make sure...
We're gonna audit the doctors.
Yeah, I think we just gotta look at, maybe not the audit that we did before, but we just need to start looking into what they're doing,
No, we're gonna audit the doctors.
Yeah.
Full
what else?
Doctor audit.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that was it really. Talking about just the Scotty thing. It's just we want to get the ball rolling.
I'm so tired of having to focus on DOC. I just want to ignore them and go to something else like doctors.
Yeah. Have you called in Ely yet for a interview? Or?
Yep. Yeah, we had an interview with her. Questioned her about some of the questionable things in her messages with Oshira. She answered everything flawlessly. I mean, there was no hesitation, no second. It didn't feel like she was trying to backstep or conceal anything. She was very open about everything, and I felt confident with it.
Okay.
I went ahead and put forward a conditional letter of employment or whatever it is.
Fantastic. Yeah, let's get her on board. And get us, started training and stuff like that. What shift is she?
Oshira's.
Okay, that's good. All right. Has Oshira spoken about that search warrant for Brandon's house yet?
No.
I put her on it, and I was like, because she said she hasn't written a search warrant before, so I was like, this would be good practice. But I haven't heard about it yet. That was to do with the Barrett kidnapping and that kind of thing, and the class 2 we had and that kind of thing. So I was like, let's see if we can.
In
Let's
the
kick his
Colby
door in.
apprehension, he literally has a picture of him holding a class 2.
Yeah, so I was like, listen, can you do that? And I gave her the 911 and stuff, but she hasn't done it yet. I don't know whether it's because she's busy. I don't know. It's a difficult thing about her. I'm told to touch base with her. For me anyway. So I'll see if I can follow up about that, because I want to make sure she, before we promote her anywhere, that she's written like a search warrant and subpoena and that kind of thing. She's comfortable with that.
Yeah, I mean, I still want to give her a couple of weeks before we push her up.
Oh yeah, 100%, yeah. Right, who else we got on the?
Really?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just gonna recap around about her saying I really want to make sure we have a good feel that we're comfortable that she's going to, like, I need to see her deploy some, like, ask for deployment of equipment, things like that, right?
Yeah.
And to make sure she knows how to balance that line. Like, hell, even me and you struggle sometimes with that. Like, we had in the shootout today, and I was like, oh, should we deploy it? And it was like, no, if PD hasn't deployed class 2s, we're not fucking deploying it.
Yeah, I agree. I think
what the fuck was that with Peters again? Fucking Peters trying to shove everything off on us. This is
I
y'all's
know.
territory. No, it's not.
That was
like,
really.
Do you not know do you not know where your jurisdiction is? Fucking the assistant chief? What the hell are you talking about, brother?
It sounded like he didn't know what to do, and he wanted to push it off on us. That's what it sounded like.
Like, if I'm on a scene, he immediately starts trying to hammer on me. I don't know what the fuck why he hates me so much.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. No, I think I think with marshals on scene, people do, like, they're just gonna ask about, can we have this? Can we have that? But I think sniper rifles need to be saved for high value target, like hostage situations. The protection of government
Security
officials. Yeah, you got it. That kind of thing. So,
I mean, if there was a class 3 deployment, I would 100% deploy it.
Yeah.
Like, if they had class 3s on scene or something like that, or like if it was a crucial situation with 6 class 2s, and it was becoming like we had the area secure, they were holding out and they weren't leaving.
Yeah, I think with the 34 bucks,
like
buddy.
basically a holdout counter with class 2s present.
Yeah.
Then I wouldn't mind doing it, because that's basically the hey, stop trying to just hold out and kill people. Fucking leave. Try to escape at least, Jesus.
Yeah. Is property here? The fuck? I do have a thought about that, actually. So how our legislation allows us to have, I can't remember the exact wording, but basically, the specialized equipment type thing, when it comes to like APCs, sniper rifles. Why don't we seize grappling hooks and add those to our specialized equipment?
Well, you have to have a reason to seize them, so I guess if they use them in a crime, then you can seize them.
Yeah, so I'm on about, like, going back and finding grappling hooks. Or, they're not illegal, so we could buy them. We could find a supplier, which is likely going to be a criminal, let's be honest, and we could
scam us, and we're gonna feed the criminal empires when we can just use a jetpack to get wherever we need to go.
Right. But specifically what I'm on about here is, do we have, like, let's say we have a team of class 2 armed, tactical response, and we're looking to get onto a rooftop. Do we have 6 jetpacks to do that with?
Maybe we need to.
I think Craig, you advertised the issues with jetpacks last night.
What do you mean?
When you blew up?
Well, you know, that just takes practice. I haven't practiced with it that much.
Okay, listen, I'm just thinking they're not illegal. They could be specialized equipment in situations like that. You know, like last night, we could even, you know, go and grab the grappling hooks and like deploy them for PD and have like a armed unit that goes up on the rooftop with the grappling hooks that we have, and we can help them out. You know what I mean? Same thing with like the drones and stuff that we want to assist the I'm just thinking of something else that isn't illegal and could be specialized equipment to help us out. I mean, even for surveillance, you're like, don't get me wrong, jetpacks are good for like getting on big old fucking buildings and shit. But like, if you're going on top of like a smaller, like 3-story building that's in like a populated area, and you want to be sneaky about it, I don't know whether a jetpack's going to be that sneaky.
I might, you know, specialized team. Oh my god, think of it. Like a team of 4 who are specialized with class 2s.
Yeah.
And they're zone troopers.
This is the dogs. We need to send in the dogs, Craig. It's
That
what
is the dogs. Zone troopers come in with fucking big ass class 2s and their gnarly little helmets and shit like that, and they're like
I've got an
skipping across.
outfit.
Imagine like the terrifying view of like, yeah, like these fucking jump jet troopers fucking hopping from rooftop to rooftop towards you and getting height advantages. How fucking terrifying that shit would be.
Hold on. Where's my fucking... Hold on, I got a photo to show you. I made an outfit, a tech outfit. It is black, so just prepare yourself.
What are you doing? You're all the way at the airport.
I'm doing a faceless patrol. I'm just checking every every airport, any area connected with this stuff, just to see. I'm just gonna start my day like this, I think.
Well, why don't you check the FIB building?
I will. Yeah, I sent you a text message. Yeah.
I see that.
Do I have to put a PNG
What is
behind
this?
it? I think I do.
Or JPG. You have to put some
There we go.
thing
Done
at the
it.
end of it. All right. It could use a little work.
It's difficult, Craig. I'll be honest. It's difficult.
Or I'll send it to you, Abby. I'm sending it to Abby.
Yeah.
That's his jump jet outfit.
No, that's just a tactical outfit I made
Oh, that's your
yesterday.
tactical outfit? Oh,
Yeah.
You've seen my tactical outfit, right?
No. Yes, maybe. I don't know.
The one with the red eyes?
Oh wait, yeah. that one would be more fitting for like some fucking jump troopers. Yeah.